Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Sinnycool, and this is EverQuest Project 1999. And today we are on the green server on our level 2 wizard. This is part 3 of starting a wizard. We're in Kanos. We're a human. Probably the worst choice you can make, but it is what it is. I don't make the best choices for races. My Necro was a Dark Elf, my Shaman was an Ixar, and now my wizard is a human. You'd be better off with almost any other race as a wizard, so don't take my advice or anything. I just wanted to start in Kanos, so it is what it is. And wizard was the next class. So starting in Kanos, want to do Blackborough, want to go to places around here. So I started it here. So it is what it is. It's not a big deal, even if you read on the wiki, it says it's really not a big deal. It's just whatever you want to look at. The only things to consider are like your vision at night, which just sucks for a wizard or a human. And like if you want to min max, you should be I think it's erudite for the highest intelligence, which I could have done that and then wrote over here, but hindsight's 2020. But anyway, we're doing this thing where we're going to do a quest every time at the beginning of these videos. Also, we're going to try like 5 or 6 different classes, and whatever class gets the most views is the one we're going to continue with up till we're going to go to level 5 on each different class. Whichever one gets the most views is the one we're going to continue with once we're done with the little experiment, and we add up all the views and see which one gets the most. So this is the wizard, this is the first one, and we're on part 3. Going to go to level 5 and then switch to a different class, and then we'll see what happens. But we're going to try to do a quest at the beginning of each video, and we had this quest here where it was Farron's tackle box, if you watched the last one. We dove into the water down here, we retrieved something, we brought it back to him, he gave us a dress, I think. We took the dress to somebody else, somebody else gave us a bloody dress. We have that right here, Harrietta's bloody dress. I was looking for this NPC in the Kanos Aqueducts. I got lost, I couldn't find them, but now I know where they are. I've been looking around, I already planned it ahead of time, so let's go find this place that I couldn't find the last time. But yeah, this quest would be starts with Farron's tackle box if you want to look it up, and then you get Harrietta's dress, and then you get Harrietta's bloody dress. So we need to find a certain fella in the Kanos Aqueducts, and I couldn't find him last time. It was really hard. It was scary. I don't think anything attacks you down there, but it's still scary just to be down there. But we're at the docks if you want to know where we're at. So I'm at the docks, running along the docks, and I'm going to take a right into the city and into the merchants here, because I know exactly where we need to go to turn in this dress. We want to go over here to these merchants, and we're going to take a left right here. And you know you're in the right spot when you see all these bones. I think this is actually an arena area. And then you want to go left right here to this torch and go down. So we're going left, we're going down. Another thing, here's what we're going to do in this video. We're going to finish this quest up. So this will be our quest for this video. We're going to go get the rest of our level 1 spells at our guild master. If I have enough money, we will. If I don't, we'll go get money by killing. And then we're going to also keep doing the bone chip quest out in the front yard there in northern Kanos. We're going to kill skeletons. We're going to get bones. We're going to take them to Wilton. We're going to turn them in. I showed y'all a free container you can get in Kanos if you do the bone chip quest. And that can lead to other containers. But we're taking a right here at Wyland Dodmill. And here we are. We got to go in this door right here. If you look through all the doors, they're all dead ends. You'll find the one that's right. It says basically to follow the bones if you want to go to the Kanos Aqueducts. If we're following the bones, there's a secret wall right here because we're following the bones. And then we're going to go the only way we can go. Once you see the red writing on the wall, you know you're close. And we're just going to follow the hallway. And we zoned. So this is the Kanos Aqueducts right where I need to be to get to the guy to turn in the dress. So there's many different entrances to the Kanos Aqueducts. And I've never been in the Kanos Aqueducts until now. And I had other people say that in the comments. And yeah, like, who's been there? I mean, you must make a lot of humans if you're familiar with the aqueducts, because I don't know. I always ended up in Freeport or an evil city like Nariak or Grob, or I never really. I did Kanos a little bit, but I never did it enough to end up in the aqueducts. They're skeletons, but they're apprehensive. They won't attack yet. You just keep going right wall strats. Here's a door. You have to go through the door. All right, we're still doing right wall strats. So I'm just going to the right. If I can't go any further, Here, I think, yeah, I can't go anywhere. These are all like the evil vendors, I'm pretty sure. I hope I don't get any like bad faction for this. I am turning in a bloody dress. I just want to get it over with. All right, here's the dude we need, Garrick Annam. So let's go look at the quest. I'll bring it up. I'll pause so it'll be up when you see me next. All right, so here's the quest if you want to follow along and also do it. This is the end of it. So we're looking for Garrick Annam. And we turned the dress in, the first thing into Ton Fire Pride, and then he gave us the bloody dress. So if you want to work your way backwards, it starts out with Farron's tackle box. So after completing the Farron's tackle box quest, you receive Harrietta's tunic. Harrietta is the mother of the Iron Forges in Kanos. Ton Fire Pride despises the Iron Forges. Take the tunic to him and receive faction, experience, and coin. Ton Fire Pride says, "Ha, this is great. Here's your money, murderer. Hope the guards don't find you. Now get lost, take the tunic. Maybe Garrick will reward you for such a vile deed. I sure don't want to keep it around here." So we're going to get a little bit of crappy faction, but I don't think it's going to hurt me too bad to turn it in. You receive Harrietta's bloody dress. Take Harrietta's bloody dress and seek out Garrick Annam in the Kanos Aqueducts. Hand the dress to him to get your reward, experience faction money, and piece of patchwork armor or rat-shaped ring. Which would be just like save disease, save poison, but something to wear on my finger, which is cool. Or a piece of patchwork. Garrick Annam says, "Haha, I see you actually killed a respected, well-known citizen of Kanos. No loss for them, but you're certainly a gain for our shrine. Maybe this shall do you some good. If not now, then surely later. You may need it when the Kanos guards hunt you down." Well, I hope I don't get too bad of faction. I'm going to try not to do bad quests. I don't think this is going to hurt me too bad. I would just start my character over, I guess. But anyway, let's go back to the game, and we'll turn this in. Let me pause. All right, here we are back in the game. We're going to turn in the dress. If I was really worried about faction, I probably wouldn't do this, so it's up to you. Ooh, I got some armor. Ah, too bad it's a freaking chest piece. What do you say? We already read what he said. We got faction, crappy faction. We gained a little bit of experience. And we got this patchwork tunic. So can we even wear it? Can't wear it. AC 6 chest. It is what it is, y'all. I was hoping for something else that I could actually wear, but I guess I can't. It's alright, we're experimenting with quests. The first one we did was the Bard Reports. It wasn't very good. It was easy, just didn't give very much of anything. The second one was the Bone Chip quest, which was awesome, and the one I still recommend. The third one, I think, was the Farron's Tackle Box, this one here, which I don't think I'd recommend. Even though we got experience like 3 different times, it ended up being a bad faction. I got a Patchwork Tunic, though, so if you can wear those, like, here you go. Like, this is what you could get. But I don't think it's guaranteed. You could get, like, the pants, you could get the shoes, you could get the ring. I got the best piece, it looks like, but we'll see what it sells for, at least. I just made some extra money. Like, he didn't give me any money, he just gave me experience, but I could sell that patchwork shirt and get some money. We'll see how much it's worth. Oh, I could probably sell it down here, honestly. Maybe I could sell it right back to him. There's definitely vendors down here. Here we go. Let's see how much it's worth. 1 gold, 4 silver, which is pretty good for us. Now we can probably go afford all of our spells. You see I have all these bags? My first was this right here, this box for bones. You could put your food in there, your drink in there. Hopefully you saw the last video if you're watching this one. All right, let's continue left wall strats unless it leads us to a dead end. We're going to work our way back out. We do not have gate yet. So that's our quest for today, and the only other one we might do is the bone quest, and that's just a keep doing it type of quest. A keep doing it type of quest. It's the best one so far. I'm going to have to con these guards out here, make sure I didn't wreck my faction too bad. I don't think one quest is going to hurt anything. I did a good quest, then a good quest, then a bad quest. Like, I don't think it's a big deal. I turned in bones several times. I think bones are good. Alright, so this way. This way. So the interesting thing is going to be, like, with these videos, this experiment I'm doing with different classes, going from level 1 to 5 and seeing how the views go, is always like the part 3, the part 4, the part 5s. Like part 1's always going to be good, part 2's always just a little bit, like already so far, part 1 was like 500 views, which is good for an EQ for me. It's like, I would take it. And then part 2 was 300 views, which is like, okay, I'll take it, type of like decent, like not bad, I'm not mad at it. And then part 3, of course, is probably going to be a little less, and then 4 is going to be a little less, 5 is going to be a little less. So by the time we get to 5, it's probably going to be like my bare minimum EQ P99 view basement area, which is like 150 to 200 views probably. And we'll have to just see what happens and see what class we're going to do. I'm not going to, whatever wins, wins, and I'm going to play it. I don't care. I'm not going to like prefer any class. I'm just going to go with whatever has the most views after like 5 videos. All right, I'm just running around aimlessly here. Next thing we need to do is go buy our wizard spells. Okay, where am I? All right, let's go this way. We'll take a left up here. Are my wizard spells down here too? Let me check the map real quick. All right, we're looking for Fire Prides and the other Kanos Aqueducts entrance, which I think is back the way we were coming from. Here it is, Fire Prides. I'm starting to learn Kanos a little bit. Here's the other Kanos Aqueducts entrance. Go this way. Back to the back of this area is where our wizard trainers are. We can buy the rest of our spells. There's several for level 1. I mean, there's like at least 3 or 4 I can buy. I think we were in here. So I am going to go look at the list. Or let's bring it up on screen. Okay, one sec. Alright, I got our spells brought up here. And we're looking for Rose Daria, it looks like. So here's our level 1. We already have Shock of Frost, which is an 8 mana, 6 damage, cold DD. And we already have Minor Shielding, which is a 10 mana, AC 4, HP 10, self-only AC and HP buff. We're looking for Frost Bolt, which is a 10 mana, 7 damage, cold projectile direct damage. So it does a little bit more. We're looking for Numbing Cold, which is a point-blank area effect cold direct damage, which is also 7 for 13. I think you could hit multiple enemies, huh? Maybe. Sphere of Light summons a globe that provides dim light. Let's see who has that. Let's make sure Rose Daria has it all. There she is, Rose Daria. And I gotta look at the last one here, True North. And Kanos Catacombs. Man, we were just down there. You're South Kanos then. We could buy it from somebody here. I'm not really gonna care about that. Like if you don't have enough money, you can always skip out on certain spells that you don't think you're gonna use. I would recommend buying all of them eventually just to have them. But like if I was gonna pick here, I might leave off True North, and then if I had to leave another one off, I might leave off Spear of Light. But I definitely want all my damage spells and all that. So let's get Rose Daria. We need Frost Bolt, Numbing Cold, and need Frost Bolt and Numbing Cold. And Sphere of Light. And I think that's all I'm going to grab for now. Alright. Alright, so Frost Bolt, summon Numbing Cold. Frost Bolt, Numbing Cold. And anyway, here she is. Excuse me. Frost Bolt, 1 gold. Numbing Cold, 1 gold. And Sphere of Light. Excuse me. They used up all of our money, but it's all good. We don't need True North right now. I need to start working on Sense Heading. I'm gonna have to like map that to my direction key. Maybe next video. I did figure out the chat font size. That's all you have to type. \chat font size. And then if you type 1, boom, it's smaller. Chat font size. If you type 5, it's bigger. I made it bigger. So we got all of our spells, right? So let's memorize them. And eventually I'll get my UI better. Okay, so we got the Frost Bolt. Got the Sphere of Light. We got the Numbing Cold. Not sure which one of these is best, but it's probably better to have more than to not have more. Let's memorize them over here. Do Numbing Cold. Like, of course, like one spell is gonna be to pull them, and then the next, and then like maybe like Numbing Colds when they're up close and we're stabbing them with our dagger. Like, there can definitely be different times for different spells. Then Sphere of Light. We'll go ahead and cast that one and see what it does. I wonder if it's better than our candle that we got. All right, now we got to go get our level. We're gonna get some bones. We're gonna go after skeletons still. We're gonna get our level. We're gonna try out our new spells. We're ready to go. Okay, so Sphere of Light. Let's try it. Okay, it gave us this. Is this any better? We should probably go to like a... Oh, it works in our inventory. Ooh, that is way better. Look at that. Nice. Now I have a candle and a sphere. It's no rent though, so when we'd have to cast that every single time. But look, if we take it off right now, so much darker. So that's cool. That'll be good for the videos. All right, let's head back out to the front gate. Get some skeleton kills. Why do they always walk like that? I feel isn't that when they're heavy? Like somebody probably put a bunch of crap on them. Isn't that what that means? That they're heavy? I think it's to the right here, if I had to guess. I think it's right wall strats to get to North Kanos. Pretty sure. Starting to learn. You guys see me every time I play this, though. It's not like I played a little bit today without y'all. And that was just to make sure we weren't wandering around looking for where to turn in the bloody dress for too long. I didn't want to subject y'all to that again. Being lost and looking for something. I think I can at least do the legwork beforehand for that one. All right, let's go get some kills, try out our new spells, get level 3, and that'll be the video for today. Maybe we'll get a little bit into level 3. That way we know we can try to hit 4 in part 4. But that's my goal. I'm going to hit 3 in part 3. I'm going to hit 4 in part 4. I'm going to hit 5 in part 5. Whatever it takes to do that. And then we'll be level 5, and then we'll switch to the next class that we're going to try. And the next one will probably be... I think Enchanter was the one I... Like, if I wasn't going to play a Wizard, I was going to play an Enchanter. So I think I'm going to try Enchanter next, and then after Enchanter, I really want to play like a Shadow Knight or a Cleric, I think, would be next. And then we'll decide from there what's I think it may be a Druid eventually. So I just came through the zone. Now I got to find the, I think it's to the left. All right. I'm looking for the front yard out here. I think it's this way. Here we go. So now we're going to chase skeletons again. We're going to get bones. We're going to take them to Wilton, put them in the box. Somebody said that a fire beetle eye is better than my sphere of light. Maybe we should grab one of those. I don't know. Let's just use the sphere for now. I'm going to look for skeletons. Hopefully no one else out here has got the same idea. Because if we kill skeletons, we're getting more experience than if we kill anything else. Because we get to turn in the bones. I need to put minor shielding on. Come on. There we go. Now looking for skeletons. I don't know how far out I can go. I almost want to try and just see how far. So I know my limits. Of course you want to stay closer to the guards than... Dang it, where's all the skeletons? We're just kind of wandering around right now. I should probably just be killing stuff. Like fire beetles, maybe I'll go after them until at least I get a fire beetle eye. That one's even. I don't want to fight it even. Come on, skeletons, where you at? Maybe it's like not the right time of day for skeletons. There's quite a few fire beetles. What's this? A drone again. Come on, skeletons. There's almost always skeletons. Somebody else must be out here killing them. I don't see anything. I haven't seen one freaking skeleton. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yep, somebody's out there killing them, look. Or else that's their pet. It's a necro. You know they're trying to kill skeletons. That sucks. But we're going to be their competition. And they're killing fire beetles. I almost want to go to the aqueducts. Maybe that's why people go down there. So everybody's killing skeletons out here. Well, she just killed all the skeletons over here. They should be popping pretty soon. Maybe we do the bat strat. Kind of want to see how far out. Ooh, that guy just appeared. That's probably right about where. Alright. Come on. Alright, I'm just gonna have to just start killing stuff soon. I got bags. I was just looking for initial skeletons. Is that one? Nah, it's a dude. Dang it. Alright, let's try our new spells out. Guess we'll go with bats. Alright, this one is blue, and let's do our old spell first. Boom, and it did 5 points of damage. It took a little bit less than half of a bub. Let's see how much this one does. 5 points of damage again. What's the difference? It's one thing I don't get about wizards. Some of their spells are like really similar. How close are we to leveling? Definitely getting it in this video. We just gotta make some progress towards the next level too. Alright, skeleton. That's mine. Mine. Come on, give it to me. No! No, dude, you're a punk. Oh well. Alright, let's shoot this and see what it does. Ooh, it's like a projectile. I like that. Well, let's try this. What did that do? Bat looks stone cold. Dang, dude stole our skeleton, man. Game's a little laggy right now. Alright, a bat. Let's hit him with this again. I like that. It's like a heat seeker. That's cool. I'm just gonna stab him up. I don't have much mana. So that's run away, but it also got him. Give it to me. He's got a weapon. Mine. Oh, yeah, let's hold. Let's do it. 7 points of damage. Looks stone cold. Guess we'll see. I got no bones though. Getting towards nighttime. Sorry if this looks at night. I'll put bright settings or something. Let's see if I do. We get man. I pause. See if I can press something. Look out there. What am I doing? Alright, we got full mana. I did not really find anything. I'll have to look into that, brightening up everything for y'all, because it's going to get dark out here, especially as a human. We do get spells that'll help with that eventually, but I can't do much about it right now. This is the game, though. It's kind of like the other thing I always say, where if we find a camp and it's working, you're going to stay at it. So it's hard to make videos from the same camp when you're level 54 in a double hell and you're just trying to get through it and you keep doing the same camp over and over because it's working. Like, it's hard to make videos for that. So that's why we're doing a wizard, you know? So I still play my shaman. Boom, skeleton. I'm just going to use one spell on it. I'm going to try to, like, stretch it out for a few battles. My mana. We need to get hit anyway. Somebody said that in the comments. We need to take some hits, get our defense up. Get our piercing up, get our defense up. Ooh, yeah, some bones, a spear, some shoes, some alcohol. That was a rich skeleton. Thought I saw another one over here somewhere. There's one. Decaying skeleton. E. And not that. This. I like this one better, because it shoots like a missile at it. That's cool. That's cooler than the other one. I guess if something's in the way, like, we couldn't do that, but I don't know. What's the difference? Some wizard out there, let me know. 'Cause I don't know. What's the difference between Shock of Frost and the other one? And I forgot to plug in my power cord, so my laptop's trying to die on me. That would be perfect timing. I love how it gives you the warning that your laptop's gonna die, and then your laptop dies like 30 seconds later, so you gotta like hurry up. But yeah, what's the difference between a Shock of Frost and a Frost Bolt? Like, Numbing Cold I get's like close range. There's still not that much of a difference, except for I can't shoot it until they're up close, but of course it's nighttime too, y'all. Like, I'm sorry. We're out here fighting, of course it's nighttime. Like, here's the first one. Like, maybe if I shot the other one, it wouldn't have hit him because he was behind the tree or something. Or maybe if another mob gets in the way, or I don't know. I'm gonna keep casting one spell and then stabbing them up. I think that's the most consistent way of being able to continue fighting. We should ding, like, next one, I would say. Ooh, we got a staff. We could switch to the crack staff. Or we could sell the crack staff for 1 plat and afford our next spells. I think I'm going to hold it for now. Dang, should I use it for now? Crack staff. Let's see. That's a 532. We got a 324 right now. It's a little more damage, but slower. It's worth a whole plat, and I haven't trained in it at all. So maybe I'll train the one-hand blunt, and I'll consider keeping it. I'm not sure. But what's the difference here? Look at this. Boom. My guess is like the other one, some sort of pathing issue. Pathing. Which one do you say? I think we're about to ding. Ooh, so close. One more. Got another dagger. Wonder if that dagger's better than our dagger. What do we have anyway? We've got a regular dagger, 324. This is a rusty dagger, which is 324. Is there any weight difference? This is 2.5. This is 2.5, so no difference. What about this big spear? Can't use it. I'm gonna look into the cracked staff, though. I know it's like I should probably sell it, and that's the reason for killing skeletons out here, so you can get cracked staffs and sell them. But using one cracked staff would be cool. Almost got too much mana, but I think we're dinging. Boom! Level 3, baby! That's always an awesome noise. Oh, we got a cloth veil, too. We just got more AC and more AC. Alright, we're gonna keep killing. We need to fill this whole box with bones before we can, do anything. So I'd probably want to fill my whole inventory before I even go turn in the bones. Now that we're level 3, it doesn't matter when we turn them in. We'll still get the same. So I'd probably save up a bunch of bones. Like, fight out here until I fill up my whole inventory. Fight mostly skeletons. Who's this guy? And, when my inventory's full, I'll go maybe turn in some bones. Alright, we got a lot of people out here. Why is there a halfling? Why'd you come all the way over here, halfling? You're in my area. Why'd you do that? Making my area hot and crowded with your little halfling butt. Where do halfling? I've never made a halfling. I need to make one. I need to make a gnome. I need to make a halfling. Put this in the comments. What race have you never been? For me, it's gnome. I mean, I've played both. I've played gnome, I've played halfling, but I've never made. I don't think I've ever made I haven't made a lot of stuff. I've made a troll for sure. I've made dark elves, erudite, human. I can't really think of anything else I've made specifically. Is that a skeleton? Is that another cracked staff? Ooh, that's money right there. We gotta get that. Can I cast from here? From downtown? Ooh, it's mine. Boom. It's my cracked staff. It's my plat. I'm not really having any trouble with anything so far either. Bang. 2 cracked staffs in one day. Ah, it's a worn great staff. We might be able to use that too. 6 damage, 40 delay. 2 hand. We don't really need the candle. I think that's worth like a good 5 gold too, though. I don't know what I'm going to do. Cracked staff is tempting to sell. Decaying skeleton, another one. I like this spell better. Alright, we gotta just stab them up now. Still blue. The more skeletons we kill, the better. Alright, let's just see how close we can get to, like how far along into 3 we can get, because we're gonna have to do quite a bit. I've heard 3 is bad. Like, I've heard 2 and 3 are bad. Like, for some reason, people say that. I think people just get bored of killing, like, out in the front yard trash areas with their level 1 spells, and I doubt it's, like, actually any worse than, like, a level, like, 10 or something. Looking for skeletons. Not everyone can have the same idea, right? There's got to be some actual noobs here. Not every single person out here can be killing skeletons, you know? That'd be my luck, though. Like every single person out here is a vet killing skeletons like me. Get those bone chips and those cracked staffs. That'd be my luck. No one out here's a noob going for bats like I was. Come on. Get it. Bang. My skeleton. I need to do minor shielding again. Somebody just gave me something. Probably the halfling. They ran away, though. Alright. Thank you, dude. I'm not the type to, like, scream out thank you in OOC, but, if you had hung around for a second, I would have said thank you. So we got damage shield. We should probably be fighting, like, everything we see. Isn't that a damage shield? Shield of thistles. I'm gonna start fighting everything I see, so I can use that. And I need to do minor shielding, too. Let's try to stick it. Got it. Alright. No pup. Let's go, no pup. Here we go. Yeah, I haven't got any experience so far. I'm killing blues. Get another one's hitting me. No? Alright. Skeletons, where are you? Are people like grouping up over here? That level 1 group going on? Usually I don't do that. Like, me and my buddies, like, wait till we're at least level 5 or something. You can go get level 5 on your own. We don't need to level up together to level 5. You know? You can get 5 by yourself. And then we'll make our way somewhere together. Maybe even 10, honestly. It's really... I don't know. It's just the way I've always been. I don't want to, like, hey, let's all be level 1 and all go to fight the trash together in the front yard together, you know? That's not my style. I don't know. I think I'd rather be level 5 or so before I got into a group. We need to start fighting stuff. Oh, we lost our damage shield already. I think gnolls have some good stuff sometimes. And they run. And it's giving us good faction to kill them. Not that we need it, but... Drone. I was looking at some of my spells coming up. I'm going to definitely be researching Wizard at least a little bit, like I did with Shaman. Like I researched canny dancing and my canny spell, and like my quest to get canny 2, and best in slot type of gear. I didn't go too deep, but I went pretty deep, like on the forum, looking at the priest thread. And I'll probably do that with Wizard too, and I've already kind of started. Looking at some of the spells and everything. One time I had a wizard translocate me, and I didn't know that that means, like, he doesn't come with me. Like, that's how much I know about a wizard. I normally get ports off of druids. And, I didn't even know translocate was, like, they just click on you and you go wherever you wanted to go, like, to the Western Commons or whatever. Translocate. I mean, it makes sense, but... I'm gonna go use all my mana, because I gotta take a slight break. So let's use all our mana on something. What do we got here? Clicknick Worker. I gotta do something. Use up all my mana real quick. So I can sit and get it back while I run up to this gas station, pretty much. The equivalent. Alright, Clicknick Drone. Let's grab this one too. What the heck? Oh. Alright, now they hate me. So I guess I shouldn't have done that, huh? If you don't attack them, they don't attack you. There's some faction like that. If you don't, like Guck. If you're a troll, or anything. I think the living side of Guck, if you never kill one, they like you. Until you kill one, then they hate you. I think these are the same. It's kind of like, what's the other thing in Kunark? In Kunark, you, Why is this bat fighting me? Did I hit it or something? Oh! Hey, it's a AoE. Now I know. It's a AoE. Alright, what time is it? Okay, okay. One more. Let's do this Clicknick Worker. Zoom! Dang, you hitting hard. Might need to back him towards the guards. Nope. Unless another one jumps on me. And I may do some things off video, like if I feel like level 3 is going just too slow. Ooh, I got an eye. Let's see if it's any different. Nah, it's about the same. I could put it here though. Ooh, nah, that's worse. Alright, filling up our bags, that's what we want to do. Let's go sit by the guards while I take my slight break, and I'll be back. And we'll do like 20 more minutes of killing. I'd like to get about half of this level, so we don't have to do too much next time. And we started so close to level 3, like, we're not going to just end on level 3. We were within less than a bubble of it. Alright, y'all, let's go. Full mana, ready to go. Looking for skeletons, and it's daytime now, which is good. We could pause while it's nighttime and then come back when it's day. Maybe not in this one, but that's the thing I'm gonna think about. I'm gonna try to brighten it up, and I'm gonna try to... Maybe we can pause during night and come back during the day. If I have time for all that. Like, I don't know how long the day-night cycle is, but I don't think it's, like, super duper long. I'm gonna first person this, because I'm gonna get this freaking skeleton. Oh, somebody else got it. Oh, there's another one, though. Here we go. Decaying skeleton. This one will be ours. Come on. Come on, dummy. On. There we go. Cool. That's ours. Let's do first person for a little bit. I like doing both. decaying skeletons. We gotta get all these bones. 2 bones? Oh, yeah. Alright, how many are we looking for here? We got 12. That's enough for 2 turn-ins. I hope for, like, at least 6 more bones. 1 more turn-in, you know? First person's kind of better if we're looking for stuff. Looking for skeletons. There's one, and it has a staff. Come on, strafe. Strafe run, strafe run. Strafe run it up. Strafe run it up. Strafe run it up. Strafe run it up. Can we get it? Can we get it? Decaying skeleton? Get it. Boom. Bang. Attack on. I'm gonna do 2 spells. I think 2 spells is the way to go. Oh, I hit the drone. Alright, well, I got a spear and 2 more bones. Oh, I got 2 drones. I'm heading to the guards. I could try there. Maybe. I might try them by the guards. Because I could do my my blue spell a bunch of times. See if I could win. I don't know if it's worth it. Well, these things con. They're just blue. There's 2 of them. This will be my first time doing AoE. Oh, are you gonna help me, buddy? Let's fight them, bro. Cool. Did I get the experience or did he? I'll say thanks. What the look? Ooh, I got it. Let's get him again. So that dude might have helped me. I think he distracted one at least for a second. We got both kills. That's why you don't always just run straight to the guards. I mean, it's a good... I don't mind that strat. Just to run straight to the guards, but I wouldn't have got all that experience there. I almost got a whole bubble now. I think I'm going to keep these to around an hour at the most. I don't want to go too much over. Like, if I happen to go 15 minutes over, like an hour 15. Definitely nowhere near an hour and a half. Like, we're going to try to keep it under an hour and 20 minutes. Like, 1:15 is fine. If we get going here and we want to go a little bit longer, it's okay, but I'm not trying to do anything longer than like 1:15. What's going on here? Does that thing not exist or something? There it goes. Boom. Alright, now I'm low on mana, so I'm only going to cast 1 spell. I think when I'm like full on mana, 2 spells is fine. When I'm low on mana, we'll do the 1 spell. First person for a little bit. Gloves? Man, we're just getting OP. Now we got some gloves. Yeah, we could fill every slot. That'd be sick. What could we possibly face mate? Oh, we already have face. Head. We could do head, wrist, arms. Head, wrist, arms, back, waist. If we see any of that, we're gonna be lucky. So we already got like the main items. We got the shoulders, we got the legs, we got the feet, we got the hands, we got the face. It'd be sweet to get like the wrists. I guess the best piece would be the back or the waist though. Anyway, any piece from now on would be like amazing because I feel like we've got everything that's gonna drop, most likely. Alright, looking for skeletons. Think everybody knows about the quest, or are they just looking for cracked staves? Like if you're a twink, or you're gonna twink your character, like do you really need cracked staves? You should leave those to the people that aren't gonna twink. I don't know. You should leave nothing for. I don't know. I'm not trying to say. You just think they would. They'd probably just. If I was gonna twink, I'd probably just be running around killing everything right now. I wouldn't be specifically looking for skeletons like I'm doing. Because I don't think I'm gonna twink this. I might end up twinking whatever one y'all pick. Because I'm not picking. You guys are picking with your views. And you know how you could get a specific class to win? You share. You share with your guild. You tell them about the channel. You post some videos on your Discord or wherever you go. Reddit. I don't know. Wherever you are. Whatever. I don't know where people share and post stuff anymore. Discord seems like the main thing. A forum, a Discord, a Reddit, your own YouTube channel, in your guild seems like the most obvious spot. There's a lot of people in your guild. They play the game and they might watch YouTube for P99. So that seems like one of the best spots. Any EverQuest P99 specific place like a forum or a Discord or a guild. If you want a certain rate or class to win, that'd be the place to go. Share it. Alright, dude. You're not killing me here. Come on. Do I have like 2 of them on me or something? Come on. That was weird. Ooh, that's a big one. I'm getting out of here. I'm low. That's a big one. What is that? Queen? Alright. I'm gonna head in, sit on the bench for a second. I'm gonna run my mana out though. Let's run our mana out, and then we'll sit on the bench. Boom. Boom. I guess if you don't want to hit multiples, you would cast this one. You know what I mean? If you want to specifically make sure you only hit one enemy. One probably shoots further than the other, and then maybe this one shoots further, the Frostbolt, and then this one's like, hey, I only want to hit one specific enemy. I don't want to cast this, Numbing Cold, which could hit multiple enemies. So I cast this to make sure I hit one enemy. Alright, let's see what we con here. Amiably, that's good. Alright, let's sit. And we'll get our mana back. And I won't make y'all sit here and wait with me. So, see ya in a sec. Alright, let's go. First things first here. Let's cast our buff. Gotta do that. And I was looking at the spells a little bit. Some of them are faster than others. We got Fippy. He's yellow. I don't want him. Some of them cast faster than others, and I'm sure some of them, like, the range is a little further, manas are different. So, there are different things about different spells. Somebody's probably gonna say that, but... Oh, no. Mine. No, I missed it. Jerk. I have to go back to first person, because I don't like losing skeletons to other jerks like that. Here we go. Skeleton. This one's mine. Boom. Hit him with that missile. The missiles look awesome. Could do some of this while we're fighting. A little view here. Bang. Alright, so far we got about a bubble. Got a bunch of stuff. 17 bones. We need one more bone. We're definitely turning in the bones before we end here. So wherever we end up with that is where we end up with that. So I'm going to keep collecting them. Let's get back to first person. We're on the hunt for skeletons. Alright, let's look around. Let's see if we can spot one just from our vantage point here. And we'll go charging after it once we spot it. I'm going to get all the skeletons. No one else gets them because we strafe run. And we're a wizard and we can shoot them from downtown. This one's our skeleton. Just got to get a little bit closer. I'd say like right about here. It's mine. Boom, went right through that tree. It's fun. This new spell's fun. Alright, got him. Let's do some different views here. I think this is probably the best view you can do. Bang, it's dead before I can even do anything. Water and bones, I'll take it. It's cool, like, we've got an extra, like, 9 AC just from picking up cloth items. That's what I was looking at that, too, as I was sitting there getting mana. I did watch YouTube a little bit and look at the wiki, but I looked at my spells a little bit, looked at my armor. Here we go, skeleton. It's ours, it's ours, it's ours. Ooh, I see another one, I think. Get it. Zoom. And And we stab him. Stab him up. Boom. Other side. Boom. The bones. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Neck. Does that have anything on it? Extra 1 AC. I was just wondering, could we get a neck? So we still need head, wrist, back, waist. I didn't even say neck. I didn't know you could get it. I forgot about neck. Alright, I thought I saw another skeleton over here. Somewhere. Maybe not, though. I hate when I type. Stop it. Go. Alright, I thought I saw one over here somewhere. There it is. There it is. The king skeleton. Let's get it. Missiles. Bang. Okay, stab him up, stab him up. Do the different view. Here we go. Get him, stab him. Bang, stab him, get him. Ooh, melted him. Another bone. I will take it. Alright, let's find the next one. There he is. Go, go, go. It's the skeleton game. And shoot him. Zoof. Q. Stab him. Bang. Stab him. Stab him. Stab him. Still blue. I think everything has to be blue. At level 3, nothing can be green yet. Something's level 1. It's still going to be blue to us at like level 3, level 4, so no worries there. Alright, anything? I think I see one. Yeah, let's go. Skeleton. Got it. Let's go. Shoot it. What? Okay, good, good. Thought I missed. Get him. Stab him. Kill him. Get him, stab him, kill him. We can look for the next one. Are there any skeletons? That's what I should be doing, is looking for the next one instead of trying to get a cinematic experience for y'all. Alright, I see one. Let's go. First person, strafe run. No, 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 there's the dude, there's the dude. Oh, I could steal this one from him. I would love it. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope. Bang, punk. No way. Did I get it? I don't know. She probably got it. Freak. Oh well. It was a good try. I hit it first, though. She definitely stole that from me. Did you guys see that? It's on video, too. Let's see what her name is. Let's see her on video. This chick's kill stealing. Right here. Check her out. Check out this chick right here. What's her name? Lululolul. Stole a kill from me. Hi, how are you? Stealing kills. Kill stealer right here. Kill stealer. Hi, stealing kills. Remember that. Put that person on your evil list. Don't group with that person ever. Because I hit it first. Somebody just did that to me earlier where we were both running towards it and they got to it before I did. And look what I did. I turned around. I let them have it. It wasn't a big deal, right? Well, when it happens the other way around, you see what other people do. They don't stop. They continue. So, that's just how people are. Usually, I got really lucky on my shaman. If you want to, I feel like on my Ixar shaman, for some reason, I thought this would be completely the other way around. My Ixar shaman had very little trouble with people. My Necro had a lot of trouble with people, like doing stuff like that. My shaman only had it a little bit. I remember making like one video, maybe, where somebody came and said that they were at the camp, but they weren't. I was there for like hours, and they said, I've been here for an hour. It did happen like once or twice at like the Brutes. The Brutes is a heavily contested camp. You almost expect it. It's probably the most heavily contested camp there was, like, at that time in that area type of stuff. But I had a lot of it with my Necro. Maybe it's because my last name was on YouTube, and I don't know. But I feel like if you want to have less trouble with people, make a Ixar. I thought that'd be. I didn't think it'd be like that. For some reason, these old world people are worse. Like Freeport, Kanos, Nariak, Grob, Enethul, like that area, they're the worst. They're the worst. Velwith area, like Kelethin. Not allowed to say Kelethin, even though it's a made-up city in a game. It's probably never been said before out loud, but it's Kelethin, not Kelethin. Boom, got the skeleton. I'm gonna watch back that footage to see if I'm wrong or right. Did I hit it first or did she? She was trying to gather up a bunch of them, so I don't think she like fired a weapon at it. I hit it with the spell and then she grabbed it. And then I hit it with another spell and somehow she got the kill, which was weird. I'm not gonna dwell on it. I just like to prove a point and show. It's more like I don't care about the one skeleton. I just like the people, like the how people act. I think is interesting and funny and nice, and it's cool to point out, talk about, dwell on. I like to dwell on the fact that most people aren't good. They're gonna steal it. If it's borderline, they're taking it. They're not giving it. Especially in this old world, especially Kanos and Freeport and stuff. If it's borderline, you're not getting it. They're taking it. That's how it works around here. You saw the other way around though. Just letting you know. You saw the other way around earlier. I didn't try to steal it from that dude. He got it. I let him have it. I turned around. Whoever gets it first, type stuff. I'm pretty sure I hit that skeleton with the spell, and then she grabbed it. But I guess we'll see on video. It's pretty easy to rewatch. And then we can all remember that person's name. Just like we did a couple other people on the Necro. Here we go. Crack staff. Uh-oh. If she's around, she's definitely stealing that one. L-U-L-L-O, or whatever the heck her name is. Boom. Let's get this staff. It's definitely ours now. You can beat it to under half. It's definitely yours. And we got a worn great staff. Poop. Alright, we're almost at the hour mark, but it might be one of them times I can go a little bit longer. I know I weirdly don't like talking about meta, but I do talk about meta, about like how the YouTube views and taking you out of the experience here. The longer you go, especially on a part, not a part one, you're looking for like less views. And I don't get it, because this is not a storyline. You're not missing anything if you only watch the first 15 minutes. I never understood that. Like with Gems of War and with P99. There's no like storyline. So if I have a video that's an hour, or I have a video that's 2 hours or 3 hours, whether you watch the first 15 or you watch the first 3, you don't have to watch the whole entire thing, basically is what I'm saying. Like, what's stopping you from clicking on the video? There's no storyline. You're not going to miss anything if you stop watching after the first 15 minutes. You could treat it like, if I have an hour-long video, treat it like 4 different videos. Watch the first 15, then watch the second 15, then watch the third 15, and watch the fourth 15. Never understood that. Long video never, like, turns me off. I like long videos. I'm always looking for them, especially if they're listenable. Like, I feel like I make some listenable content. I speak. I'd say things. My commentary is constant, if nothing else. Ooh, we got the hat. It's like they're giving us the stuff we need. I love it. I feel like my commentary is at least constant. It's listenable. You don't have to, like, look at the screen. Ooh, does he got a weapon there? Who is that? No pup. Let's get it. Gonna get rich out here in the front yard. Boom. A no pup. Where are we at? I was watching somebody else, and they were complaining about level 3. They're never in my comments, and they never say my name, though, so I'm not gonna say their name, because I'm a little bit petty sometimes. No. But the other people I mentioned have been in my comments and said my name, so they deserve it. Alright, what do we got here? I'm gonna have to only stab them up. I have no mana. But let's get some more bones. Let's fill our bags up with weapons and bones. That's how I am on Gems of War. Like, I know no Gems of War person is probably listening right now. But you would think I'm the second biggest Gems of War channel, and you think people would be like nice to me, or thinking about the future, like, ooh, this guy could shout me out, this guy could make me a featured channel, this guy could this and that, and like do something for your channel if you have a Gems of War channel and you're not first or second place like me. I could help you, but I'm not gonna like jump out the window to help you. Like, you're gonna have to like at least be nice to me, and at least like like, I don't know, I don't like that type of stuff, but I'm not gonna just, I don't know. You can't like be mean and like talk crap. I'm definitely not gonna help you. It's a complete other side of the spectrum. Mean and talking crap or totally ignoring me is the other side of the spectrum of what I'm looking for. So instead of getting shouted out and helped out, you get the complete opposite of the spectrum. So that's what it is. I think P99 though is way better. Like Gems of War, like the politics and there's 50 million other channels for such a small game with like nothing going. There's only certain things you can like. This game's different. It's older. It's been around forever. There's a million different classes, a million different zones, a million different dungeons. There's enough content to make a million different channels. For Gems of War, there's this event happening right now, and there's only a couple teams you can really do or use, and then like there's really not enough room for as many channels as is popping up right now in that game. Like there's at least like 10 channels fighting for like 2 channels worth of views. It's crazy, and the game's like worse than ever too. Like there's bugs out the butt. The devs aren't really doing their job, and it's looking like kind of bad right now for the game. And there's just more and more people making channels like at the worst possible time too. So it's really getting on my nerves there. So I'm hoping kind of P99 kind of can help me get to something else at least, like be a bridge. Because I know I can't make a whole channel based on P99 and be super successful because just no one's ever really done it. And I don't think it's even possible. But as a solid second game, it's a nice solid second game. I mean, it's possible, but I feel like there's other like #1 channels already out there, and it'd be really hard to become a #1 P99 channel at the moment. Like everybody else has way, way, way bigger of a head start, and like being a #2 in P99 just isn't enough. Being a #2 in Gems of War is almost enough. But then there's 50,000 other channels trying it, right? And everybody's like, "Oh, boo-hoo, the other channel." It's like they're literally stealing food off my table and coming into the game when it's about to die, and there's just not enough room for that many people. No one sees this the creator's side, of course, because they're not one, so they can't put themselves in your shoes. So they just think you're being an a-hole and greedy or something, or a hater. But there's just not enough, honestly. There really isn't. There's not enough. There's too much going. There's not enough going on. There's this event right now, and there's like 2-3 teams. Like, how many are you really gonna watch? Like 10 different videos about this one event? You're not going to. Think about it like that. If you're a Gems of War player right now, and there's an invasion tomorrow, an invasion event tomorrow, and there's only like 3-4 teams you could possibly even think of to make for that event, and I show you 2 or 3 of them, right? And you go watch the other guy, and he shows you the other one, plus like some of the same ones, of course, because it's about all you can do. And then you go watch a third channel, and it's the same teams, mixing different ones, Couple that I showed you, a couple the second guy showed you. Are you gonna really go watch the fourth channel now? You've already seen the same teams 3 different times. And then are you gonna watch the 5th channel after that? And then you're gonna see the same teams again. And then the 6th channel and the 7th, are you gonna watch those? The same teams again and again and again? You're not going to. So nobody puts themselves into the creator's shoes. They just want to go, oh, boo-hoo for the new channel and the underdog, and look at me, I discovered a new channel, even though there's thousands and thousands. It's not a new channel anymore. And then they move on to the next one. It's crazy, and they fight so hard for these 3rd and 4th place channels, stealing food off your table, and then they abandon them so quickly and like move on to the number 5 or whatever, and then they're like gung ho for the number 5 all of a sudden. It's so crazy. I didn't mean to like get into some YouTube talk, but I don't know. We're deep in a P99 video. I can be honest with y'all. I think P99 is different though. There's just so many classes, so many zones, so many dungeons that, and people do videos different ways. Like this person does super high quality, this person does live streams, this person does what I do. Um, there's different like you could play EQ2, you could play TL like a TLP, or like there's so many different things you can do too, like green, blue, teal, red. It's just different with Gems of War. Nobody understands, and they always think I'm being an a-hole. But Gems of War is like so much more limited with what you can show, that there's room for literally maybe 3 channels, possibly. That's what I would say. And there's at least like 6, 7, 8 of them right now. And it always like never hurts the first guy, but it always ends up hurting the second and third guy. The more and more that pops up, the first guy's got it on lock, like his spot on lock pretty much. So it does hurt him. Like he said, it hurts him. He's said that recently, like it's been hurting him. Like how many other channels there are, and the guy that never says like a bad word about anybody is saying it, and still nobody like cares. But he wasn't saying it till recently, but it's true. I've been saying it for a while. Like way too many. But what are you gonna do? Like people want to do what they want to do. It just sucks with getting your cheeks spread so thin. Only person that's really hurting is me and like the top people that don't even make enough as it is and don't get enough as it is. It's not like we're some giant channels that are making tons of money and like it's okay. We're not like Pepsi or Coke or Home Depot or something where a little bit of competition didn't hurt anybody and blah blah blah. We're making tons of money, so it doesn't matter. No, we're barely hanging on, and then people are stealing from us. Not stealing. That's not the right word, but you know what I mean. Sharing with us. Let me share with you. It's like you're a bum on the side of the road, and you get like a half a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I already got to share it with like the number 1 guy, you know. Like here's our peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Mr. T. The half of peanut butter and jelly sandwich that we get. Here's your half of the half, and here's my like little bit of the couple bites of the other half. Oh wait, here comes the next guy, and 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 the next guy. Oh, now we gotta take this half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and everybody gets a little tiny bite because they're all like, "Give me some, give me some, give me some." There's just not enough to go around. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm complaining about YouTube all of a sudden. I always end up thinking of something to talk about. But yeah, I would love for this game to get some more views and more people, and so I wouldn't have to worry about it so much. I guess was the how it relates to EverQuest. I would love for this to be like a game that I can rely on to bridge the gap if I ever wanted to try something else. Like, what else am I thinking about trying? The Witcher. I just like RPGs basically. So I gotta find something that's like Gems of War is nice because it's updated every week, and there's like events, and it just goes on and on and on and on. So I can just make it like the channel like it's easy to do because there's something new every week and something almost new every day, and then like you can just make a video every single day pretty much. Like P99, I gotta think of stuff to do, and like I don't know, there's not like a new thing every day. So but yeah, let me get all my mana back, and I'll be right back. We're almost done. Let's maybe we should go to Walton now. Let's see if we have enough to do it 3 times at least. All right, we got 27 bones, dude, and I think it's 6 per. And I got a stupid pop-up on my computer. All right, so how many can we do then? We could do it 4 times for sure. We would need 3 more bones if we wanted to do it. All right, let's go do it. Let's go do Walton. So we need to find the zone. First, let's sell all of our stuff here. Not him. Remember, he's greedy. I think I'm going to wrap this video up. Alright, what happened here? Sometimes when I'm in first person and I'm strafe running, my view gets all wonky. Like, snaps to 180. Does anybody else have that problem? I hate that. Alright, we're gonna go to the house on the hill over here. Wherever the heck it is. There it is. I went the long way. And we're gonna... This is our dude we like to sell to because he has bags. I don't think I need any more bags at the moment because I got my free thing here, which isn't even full. I got 3 bags. That one has nothing in it yet. Like, I haven't even filled up 2 of the bags, so... We're just selling because we're ending the video type of stuff. We're going to go to Wilton, see how much experience we get for bones at level 3, which I think is interesting. All right, let's sell some stuff here. Am I going to sell? I think I need to sell. Like, if I get another cracked staff or another worn great staff, I might keep them. But I think right now I need to sell this stuff for my next level spells. Keep going with the dagger, maybe. I'll definitely keep my eye out for another cracked staff, though. Cloth sandals we already have, so we can sell. Alcohol I don't care about, I'll sell that. Look at this, cracked staff 1 plat. I'm just gonna sell it. I'll get another one, hopefully. No longer encumbered, this is just my thing. Let's sell this, crappy batwing, get it out of our inventory. Got worn great staffs, 1 gold. I thought those were worth more. That's poopy. Maybe I'll keep one since it's only 1 gold. 6 damage, 40 delay. I can always get another one. I need to go train in 1-hand blunt and 2-hand blunt, just in case I get another one. Fire beetle eyes crap compared to my stone here. The axe, 2 silver for a rusty axe, that's it. 1 gold for a rusty spear. We got drink, food, bandages. I don't think I need the bandages right now. Is that everything? Just bones there. Okay. Okay. Alright, let's go see Wilton and see how much experience we get at level 3 for this bone quest. You know, I have like a ton of bones on my shaman and on my necro. And if I really wanted to, I could give this character all my bones and like, I bet you I could get a few levels off of... Like, my shaman has like, probably like at least 10 stacks of bones, and then my necro has some too, but of course my necro needs them. Alright, we got a zone down to South Kanos. And we'll do this turn-in, and we'll be done for the day. We got level 3. That was the main goal. We finished up a quest, the Bloody Dress. We got the rest of our level 1 spells. We got level 3. And now we're going to turn in some more bones and see how much we get here. So I think it was got a lot of good stuff done in this one. Alright, so to find Wilton, I like to go to the docks. I think... I know how to get to them better from there. Let's see if I can do it without looking at the map. If I can find him without looking at the map. I think his name's Wilton, right? Kind of forget what to say to him, though. I might have to look it up. Alright, he's back here, huh? Yeah. So we went all the way to the furthest dock, and then we turned in here. This way. I think this way. Back here. Yeah, I think I'm in the right spot. Huh? Maybe. This looks kind of weird. Just don't look right now. Where the heck am I? This isn't right. I made a wrong turn somewhere. I've never been back here before. Oh, there he is. Look, Walton. Alright, I need to put the bones in here. So let's take this crap out. We gotta follow him. Alright, he goes in here. I'm gonna go to where he's gonna be. I think it's this way. Back here. Yeah, like somewhere over here. Alright. And then what do we do? Is it control? Yeah, control grabs one. Fill up the box. Combine. Okay, that's what we give to him. Ooh, did you see that? I feel like I got like almost a whole bubble. Alright, now I gotta get another box from him. Hail. Say, I wish to join your cause. Fuck, that's not it. Wish to join our cause. That's not right. What do I say? Say, I wish to join. Dang it! Alright, hold on. It's I wish to join the cause. Now where'd he go? I gotta hurry too. I wish to join the cause. Isn't that what I typed? It's not your. I wish to join the cause. Okay. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, punk? Dang it. I wish to join the cause. Wilton. Where you at, you bum? Oh my goodness. I want to turn in at least one more. Come on, where you at? Wilton. I wish to join the cause. There he is. Walton. I call him Wilton. Say, I wish to join the cause. They don't really give you enough time to type. Say, I will crush the undead. Yeah. Alright, got my box. And get some bones. Put them in a box. Okay, got that. Let's go give it to him. I wish to join the cause. We'll get better and better at this, you know. Hey, you know, it's like almost half a bubble. That's pretty good. Alright, we gotta hail him again. Hail. Say, I wish to join the cause. I need to just shift up, huh? Let's see if I can. Yeah, you just shift up. So much better. Shift up. Don't be a dummy like me. Alright, let's open the box. Oops. Control. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So when I was out there in the front yard running past other things and just getting skeletons, this is where it's gonna pay off, right? So if you were thinking like, why is he doing this? What? Why? Well, watch this. Ready? Watch the EXP. That's why. That's like probably like 10 kills right there, at least. And I'm getting water and coin, 5 silver. Like, it's definitely worth it to just kill the skeletons. Alright, hail. And then shift up. Shift up. I wish to join the cause. Shift up. Shift up. I will crush the undead. Get my box. What? I drank my water. That was dumb. I didn't even know you could do that. I knew you could drink alcohol, but I didn't know you could drink your water. 2, 3, 4, 5. So out of the like 3 quests we've done, I definitely recommend this one. And I don't have enough to do it again, but we'll get 3 whole bubbles. So next time on part 4, where we're going to try to get level 4, we'll just have 2 bubbles to go. So it won't be like a huge task that we can't do. Bang! Closer than... We're less than 2 bubs until level 4. Where we get new spells. Gate. I'm going to go in the aqueducts. After I get Gate, I'm gonna go explore the aqueducts 'cause I've never been there before. I've been to the Kanos Hills. I've been to Blackburrow. Like, I want to see the Kanos aqueducts a little bit more. So we're gonna head down there once I get gate, and I know I can gate out of there if I get lost. But yeah, that'll be it for today. I'm gonna go to the bank and like change in this silver and copper. I'm gonna maybe go find that other spell. I gotta go back in the I think I gotta go back in the Kanos aqueducts to get that spell. It's just a true north. It's nothing special, but I just want to grab it just to have it. What else? So yeah, I'll see y'all next time, and we'll get level 4, and we'll do another new quest. I'll try to figure it out before I get on here, so I'm not just wandering around like an idiot. But we'll do another different quest. I don't know which one, but something after the bloody dress one. So I'll go into the wiki. I'll sort by level. I'll do a Kanos quest that doesn't take us to like a different zone outside of. I'm not trying to go to the Kanos Hills or Surefall Glade yet. Maybe once I get level 4, we can do those. But for now, I'm trying to like do quests that are in Kanos or the front yard or maybe the aqueducts if we just have to go there real fast. But yeah, we'll do a whole nother different quest next time. And we'll get level 4 next time. And we'll get our level 4 spells, most likely. And we'll keep doing this quest here, of course, because why not? Yeah. I might as well get one more from him. Where's he at? I should get my box, at least. Let's get our box before we get out of here. Here he is, right? Hail. Shift up. I wish to join the cause. Shift up. I will crush the undead. Got our box. And we can put our water in there. Yada yada. I still need more bones before I can do the quest again. Only got 3 bones. But yeah, that's it for today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. Helps a lot. Tell your guild about the channel, comment below. And I will see y'all next time. Remember, share this out. Discords, guilds, Reddits, forums, whatever. I don't know. If you like the wizard. If you want to give it extra oomph, you got to share it out to some people so we get some more people in here, so we get more views, so the wizard wins. Because I'm going to be doing Enchanter, Shadow Knight, Cleric, and something else too. So it's going to have competition. If you want the wizard, you're going to have to help it out. So at least hit the like, leave a comment, and tell somebody. That's the least you can do. See you next time. Peace out.